I got some new posters for my job. I'm gonna put up.
Oh shit.
You went in for the kids, for the house, any dope ass posters, let me know.
And we're live.
We're live, it came up. No,
We're live.
Oh, Scarlett.
We're live. Wait a minute. We're live. One more time. We're live.
Oh, I think we're live. I
Yeah.
put these up later.
I'm watching this on the screen right now.
Out there.
Yep.
Let me know how to add audio sound.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. See, I'm watching myself.
Oh, yes, what? It sounds good.
We're live.
Are you going live from Instagram? You gotta go live from Instagram.
Yeah, I'm going.
They gotta get the whole thing.
Huh? What?
If you go live from the page, they're gonna come in midway during the show if you don't go live now.
That's fine.
He don't want Instagram to get a live show, babe.
They gonna get a live show.
They gonna miss the intro.
They gotta go to YouTube and subscribe though.
We gotta tell them that.
Yeah, y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe. Oh, you know what? I was doing some research on some shit that we can touch up on, but we'll touch bases after the show. Yeah. So, you want to bring us in right quick?
You gotta go live from the page.
I know. Don't worry about that.
Ain't nobody watching.
Can you bring us in for the YouTube viewers? They're paying attention.
Don't send a number. Huh? Hey now. Close the door.
No matter. I don't care if it's one viewer, 150 or 150,000. Maybe even.
We are live. I gotta do it the right way, right?
Yeah. What the fuck kind of shit?
Oh shit! Goddamn! We live. Thank you for tuning in. Not safe is. Let's jump right into the elephant in the room, I guess. I got a message from our guest who was supposed to come on. Supposed to come on this Sunday. Today's Sunday, right? I'm so fucking busy.
Today is Sunday, yes.
And she wasn't feeling too good, so of course, ain't that goddamn serious.
Yeah.
So feel better.
She was,
Hope you feel better.
She was a dietitian, right?
Yeah, dietitian, diabetes educator.
And
and we wanted to chop it up with her. Plus, she covered a lot of stuff. She's very in touch with her femininity.
Yes.
I like that. You see how I almost
rolled the shit out of it.
I almost fucked that shit up, but I got it. Femininity. Free spirit, but we'll cross paths again.
Yeah, we'll touch base with her eventually, and hopefully, one day if she wants to, she can get back on the show. So then that way we can give you guys some dope content. That's pretty much what the basis of the show is about.
Who you got win the Super Bowl, yo?
These nuts.
You watch the ball like that?
Huh?
Are you still kneeling? Are you still capping, nigga?
I'm not. I haven't been.
Are you capping or you capping, nigga?
I'm capping.
Are you capping?
I'm capping, nigga.
So you ain't.
No.
All right. So capping. You know what capping is, right?
No.
All right. So capping is this new slang I hear from the Florida niggas, and capping is like faking, fronting.
Gotcha.
So if you on capping side, you would be faking on the cause of
Kaepernick.
NFL not supporting Kaepernick when he was demonstrating, his opposition against police brutality. But if you Kaepernicking, you not watching the NFL. So if you Kaepernicking, you down with the cause, you still doing Kaepernick shit. Right. If you capping,
then I'm faking.
Then you faking, you watching NFL, even though you said blacks violence and da-da-da and all this other police. So are you capping or are you Kaepernicking?
I've been capping.
You've been capping. So you watching that game.
No, well, I don't know if I'm actually watch the Super Bowl, but typically I do. And typically I watch pretty much, especially because my team is the Ravens. So, Gucci gang. My team is the Ravens, but usually I try to. Before I used to catch like every Sunday, shit like that, whatever the case is. But between the podcast, family and all that kind of stuff, and
family.
Yeah.
Family? You didn't see the interview with our Soldier Boy?
No, me and my cousin was watching that shit the other day. Like, we had to catch up when he asked me if I saw it. And I was like, nah. And I'm like, turning around, asking him, like, you saw? I'm like, you saw the interview?
Yo,
like, no,
Soldier Boy wild as a bitch.
But you know what?
He talking some shit, though.
He was talking some real shit, though.
He talking some real shit,
though.
You think he on coke? You think he coked out?
No, I don't think he coked out, but I think he's on something else. I don't think it's necessarily coke, but
you know what coke tendencies are, right?
Well, I mean,
to do the shit with the jaws, it's like they busy, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was peeping a little shit.
I had family that was.
Yeah, look, if you from Baltimore and you are a minority and you're within a certain economic status, you probably got a crackhead in your family.
Probably.
Or something head.
You know what? I don't even think it has to deal with the economical status because there are some people that
you right.
have that economical status and then got to it.
You know they got better grade drugs.
Yeah, that's it. They got better grade and they got more of it.
You catch any fights? You see them fights last night? You ain't watching
no fights. I ain't watching no fights. Bro, I ain't. Let me tell you.
Did you hear about the Broner and Pacquiao fight? Even if you watched the fight.
I did.
What the fuck's going on with Broner? Is he just a fake Mayweather?
He is. I think he's all talking.
Now he could whoop both our ass. Let's get it.
He could, but
if he
you never know.
No, boxing. All right, now listen. If it was kickboxing, I would have a better chance because I don't think he know any of that kicking shit, right? Mm-hmm. But if it's just hands, I'm going to let you take that. I'm gonna let you.
I'll take that.
Because they gonna beat my ass.
I'm just saying. I ain't saying he can't beat me. I'm just saying you.
Well, we gonna fight for our family. Don't get it twisted. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying we some bitches.
Oh no.
When you gotta fight, everybody.
I mean, not at all. But
we just had to square up with the boxing. It's gonna be an easy night. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Broner. Pacquiao won.
Yeah, because he had control of that fight. Like some of them shots I seen Broner take. I say, bro, like just call it a day.
He probably got paid for it. Hopefully he got paid.
Oh no, they got paid. Oh, they definitely. Oh, they can't. I mean, of course it wasn't no Conor and Mayweather.
Right? Yeah, no, but it's
they got paid though. They still got some decent money from it though.
Yeah, he been getting his ass whooped. But he's fighting. He's at the level right now where I don't know if it's his intensity in his training camp. All right, boom. The way you meal prep, the way you exercise versus some of your clients. No disrespect to your clients, right? You're gonna get certain results that they might not achieve in the same time span, right?
Mm-hmm. True.
I don't know if he's training like he should be training at the level of the results that he wants.
Right.
He wants to be a multi-world champion, but I don't know if he's putting in that work. I think he want to be a rapper. I think he want to be a fashion icon. He want to be a D-boy. He still want to be on the track. It's like, dog, you want to be great.
I think that's and it's funny because I'm actually reading this book called The One Thing. The Surprising Truth About Extraordinary Results.
Okay.
And pretty much it tells you, it basically, all in a nutshell, I'm not even done reading the book, but I'm more than 3/4 of the way through it. So okay. I'm projected to finish reading it over the next couple days. But all in a nutshell, basically you narrow your focus down. So for instance, if kickboxing was to be your number one thing right now, if you decided you wanted to go back to kickboxing, right? At this point in time, then that's when it would be like, all right, so the podcast, not saying it would be put on hold, but it wouldn't have as much of your attention.
The priority.
Yeah, it's the priority. So pretty much it breaks it down. It says purpose, priority, productivity, profit. Based on iceberg status. So the bottom is the foundation and all that kind of stuff. And what you see at the top where you're productive and then you might actually see a profit from it is the top of the iceberg. Just like how we all see how people have those icebergs and stuff like that. How, all people see is the success, but they never see
all the work.
They don't see all the hard work behind it. But that's what it is. So if Broner is trying to do so many different things, right, you're taking your focus off of that one thing that you're supposed to be focused on. So if he was to hone in on that boxing shit, I'm pretty sure you'll be dangerous. Just like Mayweather. When you see Mayweather when he trains, like especially when it's a fight coming up, that's all you'll think about. That's all you'll train for. That's all you'll do. You see him here and there.
You know what's kind of crazy with it though? This motherfucker during his training camps is sometimes like going to the strip club. Like it's kind of his thing. Now I don't know if he's doing that just for the media to kind of throw people off. Like, no, I've already put my 10 hours of work in that day. Another thing too. Listen, I've heard or seen some of the posts that Broner and Gervonta Davis have been motherfucking training hard. I don't think he's down in Florida or something. So maybe he just plateaued. Maybe he's not gonna get any bigger. Like working out. Mm-hmm. If you got there 5'4" and 120 pounds, you're not going to be 6'5" and 320. It's just you might look great for your weight, but you're never going to have the physique of a Coleman or a Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Maybe he's just reached his pinnacle, and he's never going to be top. He's going to be top 10.
I think that would just be limited off of his thinking and the way he trains.
You don't think some people will never be Michael Jordan? Like you can hoop all day, you can practice them layups, but you ain't never going to have that free throw dunk. What you think? Or do you think
I think if you
everybody can do it?
I think if that's what you want to do and that's what your goal is, I think that you should never give up on it. Now, whether you get there,
yeah, answer that question. Hold on, top. That's real cute, nigga. Listen, all right, can you dunk a basketball? Can you dunk a basketball?
As of right now, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I know I can't.
I would have to try in order to tell you that.
Either you could have a dunk like LeBron James.
Right now, in my current status, no, because I haven't been trying to train the dunk like LeBron.
Maybe you dunk like LeBron James.
Have you seen my bounce? All
right, look, you might got bounce. I ain't seen the bounce. You might have some bounce on the low.
Yo, anybody who played basketball with me before,
you might have some bounce, yo.
Especially back in high school. I had bounce. Like,
you think you can fight like Tyson?
If I train,
yeah. You think so?
I think
you
so.
can beat Tyson?
No.
I was like, this nigga, now you really capping, nigga. He's like, yeah, I can beat Tyson. Like, boy, maybe Tyson now. Maybe Tyson
but
he's
maybe
that motherfucker Tyson.
Yo, he was out the fucking hook. But no, I believe that if you say, for instance, if Broner, like when he first started boxing, if he would have really stuck to his guns and really just been honed in on on his craft, and that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a craft. Whatever niche it is. For me, it's lifting weights. I deem it as a craft now. Now there's always improvement. Now the thing about it though is making the decision to keep going and to keep pushing and to find that next level of achievement. So if you have that one thing, that niche, that craft that you're working on, I believe that you're only limited by your imagination. So just like with this podcast. We never thought this podcast. We all talked about this shit, but now at this point in time, now it's like, all right. So what are our projections? Where do we really want to take the podcast at this point in time? And that would solely determine on us. Fuck Denzel. Fuck Danny.
Fuck Denzel. There's a lot of niggas we gotta fight, yo.
I know, right?
Yo, Denzel, we could probably.
Yo, you gotta take on Danny, yo.
We gotta take on goddamn Danny.
Because you think you know how to fight.
Yo, this nigga Danny had me and Denzel balled up one day on LA Fitness floor. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, none of that kickboxing shit working on your back. So I gotta learn some grappling. Hey,
no, let y'all niggas know, man.
Are your funds aren't regulated by like the government, the federal government now, right? You're not a federal worker.
No, I'm state.
You got any family or friends that are federal workers?
Yeah.
How's it affecting them right now?
Oh man, a couple. I mean, I can honestly say from a standpoint that they're okay.
So they're not being furloughed right now, or they saved
in
preparation for inevitable furlough?
Yeah, because these family members that I have typically that work in the federal government, they're pretty well off to a certain degree. You understand what I'm saying? So
they got things in place.
Yeah, they have things in place and stuff like that. So don't get me wrong, it still deems as a tough situation because of the simple fact, like with the whole holdout, you never knew when it was going to lift off. So it's still a bit of worry. I don't care who you are. It's always going to be that bit of worry of how long is this going to take? When is it going to come?
Right.
Because you have but so much maybe of an emergency fund, or you have maybe so much money saved, or whatever the case may be. But no, I mean they're doing fairly well. I haven't heard anything about like jumping over a railing or anything like that, so I think that's pretty good for starters.
Yeah, it's definitely scary. Our homeboy who came on, Miguel, the NASA mechanical engineer. He was furloughed. He was furloughed. Yeah. So I started my new job with them, and I reached out to him.
Come on, man, nigga, man.
Yeah. Step by step, man.
Step by step.
I'm trying to get
That's
to
what I tell my daughter. Step by step.
Literally for her, step by step.
Literally step by step.
And then she'll learn it's a bigger version of the step by step. But I reached out to him and saw that. And that's where it really hit home for me. I don't have too many. I got a cousin that's. Would the post office be federal?
Yeah.
So, but I haven't heard too much. I think she retired, actually. But I know a few people. But you know how it ain't real sometimes until it hit home? Like, you might hear about violence, death, or whatever, but until you lose a family member to cancer or to like gang violence or whatever it might be.
Right.
Well, when I reached out to him and I saw his automatic reply, it was like, damn, this shit is real. Like I knew it was real. I'm not trying to be ignorant or just like oblivious to what's going on.
Right.
You read, you see what's going on, but like people are going to food banks and shit like that, man. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we have some. Anybody say anything? Wow.
Yeah. So
what is that? What is that?
Who was it? Oh, my attendant said, "Why Nick not dressed?"
Martin! Man. Look, wait till this fat come on. I might have these guns out, motherfucker.
Hold on. All right, so after you finish, it
just made it real. So
it does make it real.
I'm thinking about we'll figure out if we have some federal workers on. I think we got a few friends, family, if not followers, and come on, just talk about it.
Yeah, you can explain your experience. Take us through what happens and how that's broken down. Maybe even in the work environment, like how things go when that situation kind of happens. And I know that Mr. 45 himself said that they'll reconvene or go back to making the
decision. Yeah, he's talking about they got 3 weeks to come up with this border budget. And if not, he'll take it all the way to la, and in the House ran by Nancy, it's la. It's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy. Like you playing with people's lives, bro, over some shit that you the one that wanted it.
and it was part of his campaign. It was that he was gonna get them to pay for it. But you know what's funny about this whole situation too? If you know anything about politics, which I know very little, he's not the first president. I guarantee if you go back to Obama, he's had some talking points with some pledges that he couldn't follow through.
Right.
Whether it was him never intended to ever follow through with him at all, or if it just didn't work. You know, a lot of times you dealing with a lot of people making decisions. Even if you have, like, I'm gonna do this, Nick. It's like Marvin. It's like, well, I can't do it without other people. That. You know. So
yeah, you gotta have that follow through. I mean. That's just like bullshit. Yeah, I mean, you got to have the certain procedures lined up because you got to go through the Senate, the House of Representatives, all kinds of stuff, Congress. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, checks and balances. Yeah. Do you think he's gonna run again? Do you think he's gonna win?
Yo, if he wins again,
what does that show?
That shows that our country still hasn't figured out exactly that shows that our country
is that just stupid? It's not even racist anymore.
It's not. It's stupidity. Stupid. I think that at this point in time, if he was to be reelected, I think that would just show that our country still has not found its true identity, and we are still in an identity crisis. And what I mean by that is you have other countries that have their sole whether it's their what do you call them?
I'm trying to follow you. I'm following you, but I can't figure out the word you're talking about.
I don't want to say they're presidents, but they have those.
Yeah, prime ministers.
That's what.
Yeah, they're leaders.
They're leaders. And the country is going a certain kind of way where you notice that the violence, is down to a minimal. They don't have mass shootings. It's not as much racism. It's not as much sexism. All that kind of stuff. Like, their country understands, like, multiple countries understand that they're just different. People are going to be different whether they come in whether they come in the country or whether they're leaving out of the country. But everybody's different in their own fashion. I think that's why a lot of countries have more of an identity to them, and that's why people move to these other countries and stuff like that, because they know what they're already getting into. It's a culture. You know what I'm saying?
Canada being one of them.
Yeah, Canada. I mean, you have people that move to like Germany and like Australia and stuff like that because of the culture and how it is, and based off of their leadership and their guidance, that they have a better foundation and economic system and all that kind of stuff, all unveiled in one. So,
crazy.
I don't
know. We'll see. Bernie might be running again. Sanders. Yeah. He talking about he might run again. You got this lady, the black lady, everybody been so high up on. You seen the post online?
No, I haven't seen that one.
She was a governor, I guess, in California, but supposedly. So, boom. This is the whole thing about it, right? And this is how Trump got in. They like to play propaganda.
Yeah.
Whatever a particular base needs to galvanize that base, we're going to use them.
Yep.
So, if I'm trying to get a whole bunch of fitness enthusiasts, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wear a tank top to the fucking thing, and I'm going to come in there, hey, and I'm going to a whole bunch of little fitness jargon just to get y'all excited,
right,
to get y'all vote.
Right.
This motherfucker, man, Shorty supposed, I got to do some more research, but Shorty supposedly is a part of some kind of legislation, a very predatory legislation against minorities, black people, when it came to either the jails or the time in which, I got these 3 strikes or these predator laws and all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's a woman, and then she represents the minority base, and she's talking about one in 2020, and everybody's like, But like certain people have been like, nah, man, you got to do some more research on her, or we're going to fall in the same trap Trump did to some of these miseducated white folks who just said, we're tired of Obama, we're tired of a black man that's been in there for whatever reasons, racial or ideological. Yeah. And now we're going to go with a good old white American. Well, Trump ain't never he's never been a part of your interest. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's in a whole different tax bracket. He's never been a part of middle America.
The only relation that you have to him is the simple fact that
he's not even white, he's orange. No disrespect. We having jokes here, but come on, he does not represent you.
He got to represent who you are as a person and as. I mean, he got to represent now. I mean, at least
grab
have
him
some
by
kind
the
of
pussy.
At least some kind of relativity.
Fam, if Obama said that, it'd be a wrap.
He would have never made it in office.
Grab him by the pussy
and still won.
Like,
yo, somebody.
They had the audio, my guy.
The audio.
Grab him by the pussy.
They let me do it, whatever. Are you fucking serious right now, bruh? Like,
I never grabbed a girl by the pussy.
And neither I.
That's some wild shit.
But he said because he was rich, so he said he could do that.
I don't think I ever
he said,
my wife.
Man, when you're filthy rich, you can grab him by the pussy, and they do whatever you want. They don't care.
Oh, that's your Trump joint?
That's my Trump.
It needs some working on, but it's all right though. No, it's better than I thought it was gonna be though. No, yeah, come back next week with another one. I like.
I'm gonna try it.
I like that though.
I'm gonna try it.
I like that.
No, because I was watching what's that dude that hosts that late night shows in Noah or something like that.
Yeah, Noah Trevor Noah.
He is funny as shit.
He is funny.
And yeah, when he does his Trump impersonation, that shit is funny. I be dying. But yeah. So that's just. I mean, I think that hopefully we'll figure it out. I think U.S. is smart enough to hopefully start to recognize exactly what we did, and hopefully we can overcome the situation later on. So I really do.
We had Stars on.
Shout out to my guy, man. That shit was hot,
right?
That shit was hot.
Very, very introspective dude. Very, very in tune to what's going on, and he had a level of humility you don't find a lot in the hip hop. But the reason I bring him up because he just dropped the CD. He just dropped his album. Did you get a chance to hear it?
I was listening to it on the radio.
That shit hard.
That shit's dope, my guy.
Listen, no gas, no cap. We capping it, and no capping. That shit was hard, yo.
That shit was definitely dope.
Like, he got a lot of good shit on there. I
didn't realize he had his shit. I didn't realize that he was going to have his shit streaming on Tidal, and that's what I use, so.
That's dope.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think he's on a lot of them platforms.
Yeah, he said he's on every platform. So.
Yeah, shout out to Stars,
yes, man. Salute my dude. Like, thanks for coming on.
I still haven't purchased the album. I think it's like 11 something. I definitely will be purchasing. I get paid this week. You know niggas go.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is of course, since he came on, but also because it's hot, maybe we'll intro some of the tracks. Not so much breaking them down, but you know how we have music playing before the episode?
Yeah.
Like, we'll do that.
Yeah,
shit hard. Stars, I Am Stars, Baltimore artist.
Man, shout out.
Been all over the world.
You did the damn
lyricist,
thing, bro.
Nigga,
Salute.
nice.
Yes.
What you got planned for the rest of the weekend? Hell, real quick. Baby!
Hey, baby! Hold on.
How much time we been on?
It's supposed to be, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Does it tell you? I'm feeling
dope artist borrow,
like
great
20.
artist steal.
What? Who said that?
I
heard it.
That was on Soul Man, yo. That shit was funny as shit. That's what
it's actually a remake of another saying. I can't remember
is.
who fucking did. Yeah, like if you ain't stealing. Well, another one, if you ain't stealing, you ain't trying. And then it was like, imitation is the best form of flattery, and then it's like some other stealing shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Basically steal.
That's what they trying to say.
What else? I went to see Escape Room.
You went? Hold up.
You seen that? You seen the previews for that movie?
Escape Room.
Escape Room.
No.
You ain't see it?
No.
It's wild.
Oh, you know what? I think I did see a preview.
It's kind of wild.
I'm a double back and make sure I take a look at the preview, and then I'll text you later on. Like, yo, I did see the preview.
Yeah, don't spend your money on it.
Oh shit.
I got it. I had a gift card from my last supervisor as a gift, a party gift. It's a Netflix movie, but it's good. But it's a Netflix movie. Save your money.
Gotcha.
Save your money out.
Yeah. So have you seen Bird Box?
I have seen. My nigga, are you just saying Bird Box?
No, I'm not just saying Bird Box. No, I'm not. But did you know they supposed to be made?
They made it too?
I believe that they already doing they supposed to be like working on setting up a screening for a second one. And you know the black guy that died. Sorry.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
You know black people die. What the fuck wrong with you? We don't let that out with these goddamn movies.
As long as he didn't die first.
He was going to die.
He was going to die, but...
even if he ain't died from like a monster, it was going to be like diabetes or some shit. They was going to kill him off like that.
He said diabetes.
High blood pressure. Yeah, Tyrone died of regular black people shit.
But no, the one with the glasses, not the one that all the girls was drooling all over.
Glasses. I know the black dude was in there.
Yeah, when they was.
Oh yeah, the funny dude. Yeah,
the funny dude. He played in Get Out.
Yeah,
he helped write that Get Bird Box joint.
Did he?
Yeah, he helped.
That's what's up.
He helped write and direct that joint.
That's what's up.
Like so he's so they supposed to be doing a part 2. So you got to understand, dude probably getting some bucks for that shit now.
That's like, definitely. So I guess because this ain't over. It's just still. Everybody say anything else?
Shout out to a couple. Oh, my bro, he checked in one time.
Goldie, what's up, baby?
Asshole by choice. I don't know who that is. What's up, yo?
Oh, he said asshole. He just wait. Oh, they wait.
No, that's the name. That's his name. Asshole _ by choice.
I like it.
That's dope as shit.
Hello,
yo,
thank you.
Appreciate it.
That's dope. Part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
You seen the Us preview? Come on, my guy. The same dude that made Get Out is making a movie called Us. It's a horror movie and it's scary as shit.
Oh,
yes,
like
nigga, the family.
The alternate, like
almost
like the alternate.
Yeah,
That shit
to
looks
see
crazy.
that. You taking the wife out to see it?
She's not so want to see no scary movie, bro.
Come on, Moni!
Yo, she don't watch scary movies, bro. Yo,
Damn.
I can put on a movie, right, and think, is she going to sleep? If she hears the noise or she hears like the music, she's like, no, you gotta turn.
Damn!
I'd be like,
I see who
take
run
your
the
ass
house
down.
now. No, I'm fucking with you.
You didn't hear the last part though, did you?
He's like,
You gotta take her down the steps.
I ain't come over to the house too, yo.
You got. Yo, I'm gonna be in the house for the rest of the day, so.
I'm stopping by today, nigga.
Yeah,
so we'll stop about 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, because I got some fan coming through, so like my sister. Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
So my sister coming through, my niece and shit like that. So today I'm just kind of hang out because I'm probably gonna have a busy week. So for the most part, but have you seen? All right, first of all, when I saw my 10 on here, right, it made me think of. Did you see his post about what happened to him up down in Bethesda?
No,
man,
I don't think so.
That shit is fucked up. So basically, you went to the bank. He was in Bethesda. He went to a bank that he banks with to make a withdrawal. Yo, they told him he couldn't make a withdrawal because he's from Baltimore. Like they didn't know he had the camera rolling, right? Because you know how like
I saw the clip and like it, but
at the bank how it's got like the teller. You know, this is up here, and then it's kind of got like this the little shelf right underneath where the teller is, or whatever the case is. So he was asking it. So he's going through the spiel, and like I said, they didn't know that he was recording because he had the camera on him, but he had it down here. So pretty much he was like, so basically you telling me that I can't make a withdrawal because my story doesn't add up. He said, well, why does my story have to add up if I'm making a withdrawal from, I bank with you guys, so I don't understand why I can't.
Did he not have his ID?
No, he had all that stuff. Like,
let's play devil's advocate here. So he had his ID, he was well dressed.
Yeah, he had on the
shirt.
He
came in smelling like skunk. So he was well dressed, had his ID, he had a card. Did he talk about that in the post? Did he have his bank card? It doesn't matter. He got your ID.
He didn't really say. Yeah, he didn't really say whether
because he's from Baltimore. They said he couldn't.
Yeah, when he held it up, the dude tried to move out of the side of the screen so that he couldn't be on it. But he said, I just want to make sure that I'm hearing this right. So you guys won't make me make a withdrawal from out of a bank that I bank with because I'm from Baltimore and I need to go back to a bank that knows me. That's what they told him.
I see. That's
like how in any way, shape, or form. Hey, what was it? TD Bank? I think it's TD Bank.
That's the bank?
Yeah, TD Bank.
I'm trying to think, is that ever... No.
Y'all fucking up.
That's happened to me, but not with banks. I'm trying to think if it's like somewhere you go to, right, like a gym. All right, boom.
That's different.
But that's different, though. Like, when you go to a gym...
If you go to a bank, regardless of where your bank is...
that don't make no motherfucker.
Your account can't be pulled the fuck up.
How big was the withdrawal? Was it over a certain, like, daily limit? He didn't say all this.
No, I mean, I wouldn't expect him to either on a personal post. But
that's wild, yo.
Yeah, but my thing is whether
my team, come on and talk about it on the show.
Yeah. I mean, but my thing is whether it was a big withdrawal or not. You can we have to go through certain procedures in order for you to make that kind of withdrawal.
Yeah, I don't think it's a withdrawal.
But you can't tell somebody, oh, well, you got to go to a bank that knows you because you're from Baltimore, so we're not going to let you make a withdrawal.
Did he say he was going to make a complaint in the post?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a complaint.
If he don't,
I know he's gonna make a complaint now, based off of that post.
That's ridiculous.
But anyway, ridiculous. Shout out to my guy, man. Thanks for keeping your composure because you probably could have just wilded that whole bitch out for real. But
yeah, you know what? And unfortunately, people get tired of talking about race, but it's the fucking truth. You got a black man. I mean, luckily he was, he articulated his points. And they was assuming well dressed. But let's say you coming in like you right now. Right now.
Yep.
That's comfortable attire, right?
Yep.
But you got a hoodie. Oh, he's black with a hoodie.
Yep.
And he's loud and irate. Oh, God. Call the police. He needs to die. If he'd gave shit, it'd have made it worse for him.
Yeah, it would have.
You gotta suck it up and just be like,
what made it even worse was the fact that it was like, All right, so I love all nationalities. Let's get that straight. But
no,
what made it worse was because they were all like Korean or Asians. So it wasn't even like they were, no offense, white or anything like that, but they were Asian and they were just like, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been followed in the store by a couple Koreans and Asians before, whatever the case was, but for them to run the brand, for them to be running a branch like that, and I believe he was the branch manager, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, he was trying to move out the side of the screen. But
I've never heard of that. I would definitely we gotta get my team back on, even if he sits and just talks about it. Because I've never heard nothing like that. And I'm trying to be, as we get older, right? When we was young, right? Let's say, pull up. Nick, I don't even give a fuck. What's up, man? You just get mad. You hear something mad. But now it's like, all right, I want to hear both sides.
You want to get all.
And it's not that I'm taking, but I want to say, now it's almost like, okay, let me see how the fuck, I don't got to run into this in the future, you know?
Right. See how I can deter from a situation like that.
Man, so we're gonna wrap it up.
Flame on, bitch. Sorry. That was a kid moment. ADHD kicked in. Sorry.
We have fun here. Next week, supposedly we have Eliza coming on. I don't know if you remember Eliza. I don't know if you ever met her, actually. I met her. My wife met her. She is...
Met her?
Met her. Yeah, I'm bugging.
You all bugging.
Not with her.
You bugging.
She did not with her. But we'll have some more information about that. A real dope guest. I'm going to see you some information.
Is that the chick that does the photography?
Yes.
Okay,
but that is like the smallest part of what she does. She's like an activist for the Asian community and or heritage. You know, just the spreading of, like, listen, it's a lot of books she puts me on to, a lot of topics she put me on to, a lot of examples of even, you know how sometimes we feel like Hollywood doesn't properly represent us, and the Asian community feels a lot of that when it comes to.
Oh, he said nigga, it's Dante.
Who that?
Asshole by underscore.
Dante, what's up, baby? My bad. Hey, Dante got like 15 fucking pages. You friends with Dante on Facebook or Instagram?
I don't know what Dante.
High school Dante. Dante, I ain't gonna give his last name.
You have to show it to me.
Yeah.
So I can.
But this motherfucker. Hey, yo, Dante, I love you, dog. I love you.
But you got too many motherfuckers.
Dog, you be having like a page every other fucking week, bro. You hear me? It'd be like a whole different page. You trying to escape from his baby mama. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you got baby mama. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, if the feds watching, I ain't gonna say that. My bad,
and I don't know nothing if you looking for him. Anyway, we got Lisa coming on next week. You know, if something doesn't change.
Order in the court. Sorry.
But yeah, man, that's it. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor for the moment. Let's also shout out Jersey Shine. Let's shout out Jersey Shine.
Jersey Shine.
It's empty. We need some more. My team, we need some more goddamn Jersey Shine.
Right. I got.
God damn it.
I'm going to put a couple of hours together, man.
And we won now. We won it for free. No, we're going to pay right.
Unless you give us
well, give us a half empty bottle. We take a whole bottle. You know, the bottle, the flavor.
We'll take one of the tester bottles, you know, fuck it.
Let's also shout out a candle maker.
Candle maker. With love. .bea. Make sure y'all check her out.
100% soy.
Yeah, soy wax, hand poured, fragrance in it. Gives you some details, background about the candle itself. Make sure y'all take a look at that.
Yeah. Locally made.
Yeah.
She has her own Instagram page. I believe she has a Facebook page as well. With love.b.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk back with our sponsor anyway. Make sure we get any more details that might be necessary for you guys to get in contact, order products and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you do want to order a product, y'all can email us at notsafeforears@gmail.com.
No, keep talking. This fat lady.
Oh, yo, I like that post you did, Nick 2022.
Yeah, dog.
That dude. I was like, bro, you can do that.
I just gotta dedicate myself. That's all.
You dedicated. All it is just turn it up every so often. You just gotta turn it up an extra notch. You just gotta know when to hit that. When to switch gears. Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, you just gotta know when to switch gears.
I get abs like you, yo.
Fuck yeah, nigga. Let's go.
I get abs like you.
Fuck yeah, nigga. Let's go.
Where can they follow us at, Maul? Where can they find us?
Hey, look, make sure y'all check us out, man. And Not Safe for Ears on Instagram. Make sure y'all email us at notsafeforears@gmail.com. Catch us streaming SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. Make sure y'all definitely hit that little ring bell button next to the subscribe button that you should have hit already on YouTube. So make sure y'all do that. Click the links in the bio, take you right to the pages. Man, make sure y'all check us out. We definitely gonna bring some hot stuff. We're gonna definitely keep it short, sweet, simple. We're gonna make sure they knockouts. We got dope guests coming out. Me and Nick, we gonna bring the crazy shit. He can keep eating ass. I'm gonna keep being with the shits. I think that's pretty much it.
Hey, another thing too, we're gonna put that out there now. You gotta start coming up with a technique talk. A little 2-minute demonstration.
Matter of fact, it's not even gonna be a 2-minute demonstration. I'm gonna give you one right now, real quick.
Okay.
This is the fit tip of the week.
Fit tip of the week. Okay.
Fit tip of the week. I'm gonna come up with another name. Hey, matter of fact, how about y'all give me some suggestions? How about that? If y'all got any suggestions for my little tip.
Yeah.
So first things first, when trying to live a healthier lifestyle, trying to get into fitness, whether it's, your eating habits. I don't like to really say diet because that feels like a constriction to people and how they have to eat, which there is certain restrictions or certain contingencies on how to get to the level that you want to be at. But first and foremost, the first thing you need to do when trying to do or get into this lifestyle of, doing fitness regularly and eating correctly is find a purpose. If you don't have a purpose for why you're doing it, then that gives you every reason in the world to stop. So if you have your purpose, if you have your why, break it down into levels if you need to.
It could be health, it could be aesthetics.
Yeah, it could be aesthetics. Now, and if you want to go by aesthetics, go deeper. And the reason why I say that is because if you just say it because you want to look good, why do you want to look good? Oh, because I want to be more confident, or I want to have higher self-esteem. Well, why do you want to be more confident, or why do you want to have self-esteem?
Damn, you trying to?
So yeah,
you gonna have motherfuckers crying because I was bullied in 4th grade.
Shit, you better hit the leg.
No, that's a dope.
But look, yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, so you break it down into levels, and I realized that's one of the things that I realized that I had to do with my own training, and to the level that I train people at is because now I'm at a crossroad right now where I want to take my training of what I do with my clients to another level. I want to make sure that it's to a different stature. Like I got to hold myself accountable for the way that they get their results. But first I had to find my level of purpose for that. And that is to ultimately just motivate and get people going on the right path so in that way they can be, live a happier and fuller and successful life. But the biggest thing, find your purpose, find your why. If you have to, break it down into levels so you can figure out where that actual niche comes from, or where that actual itch comes from for you to get into it. If it's aesthetics, break it down. It can't just be about looks. Why do you want to have those looks? What about them is going to make you happier? Because if you don't, then that's when people alter their bodies through surgery, so on and so forth, and then they still never end up, and they're still not happy. So you got to break it down into levels. So find your purpose, find your why, and every time you feel like you need to give up, every time you feel like you want to quit, every time you feel like you're not getting anywhere with it, go back to that purpose, go back to the why, and start from scratch. Never too late to start over. Never too late to start again. Always keep it moving.
You fucked up now. Because let me tell you why you fucked up. Number one, it was dope.
Okay.
That's what you fucked up. You made it short and sweet.
Okay.
And now you got to do that every week. All right. Woo. You can find us on iTunes, YouTube, Instagram. We love y'all.
Yeah, make sure y'all check us out, man. Every week we in here, 12:30, unless there's a switch up and we have to do an afternoon podcast or something like that.
We'll start doing more double headers, and I always let you know if that comes up.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers really want to come on and fuck with us. So that's what's dope.
We in this bitch.
Not safe is. We love y'all.